Hey, y'all, and happy Sunday fun day again. It is actually 9:30 at night, and I am fixed to be on my way back home. Actually, I went and met Tim at the Cedar Hill State Park. It literally is like halfway in between his house and my house. And so I went and met him there today, and we went on a long hike. I think we hiked, well, it's probably about 4 miles again today. So, but these are like some trails. These aren't just like walking. This is like, hiking, like trails, climbing, like, you're up, down, up, man. And a lot of it's uphill. So, but I hung in there and I kicked butt and I did really good. So, and we did that. And then actually we were going to go to this really nice Mexican restaurant, Veluzna Cafes. I don't, Vela something, I don't remember. But anyways, but because the Super Bowl Sunday, they were closed. I guess basically they knew they weren't going to get any business, so it's like, why be open? But oh well, that's fine. And so we were just gonna kind of head back, towards where, where I had left, the truck parked, because we met there, and then we went and hiked, and then we got in his car and went, to go to lunch, and, lunch, early dinner, whatever. And so I was like, let's just head back, to where the car is, and we'll just find whatever, whether it's like a Jason's Deli or another restaurant. And because he had pulled up another little restaurant online. I thought if we see it, we'll go to it, and if not, no big deal. But we never did see it, and so we just look up, and of course, I know y'all probably don't have them, because it's a Texas thing, but we have these gas stations called Fuel Cities, and they have like bomb tacos. They're really good. And so we just decided literally last minute, just pulled in there to get a taco, or to get lunch, dinner, whatever, tacos. So that was really good. And then we went back, and we actually just ended up just sitting in the car and just talking for hours and hours and hours. And like, it was so nice. It's like we always just had so much to talk about. But it was a really good day hiking. And I started out not feeling that great, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna push through it. So so I went and did that today, and then we're gonna go do something Tuesday, maybe a museum or the aquarium, something. Actually, possibly the zoo. Just depends on the weather. It's supposed to be warmer, but it's changed. It's gonna be a little bit chilly. So, but we're gonna do something on Tuesday. And then actually, I think we may be aiming for like a little weekend trip this weekend, this next coming weekend. So I don't know, we'll see, like somewhere. It probably won't be in Texas, but we're gonna drive, so it won't be that far. But it's just been really nice just to be able to get out and do things and just, enjoy myself. So, but anyways, it's just, I've really enjoyed it, and it's really a blessing. So I appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, it's just, we. He had actually planned a couple other things, for us to do today, but, by the time, I got up and around and started feeling better and got ready, and then, went to go run an errand for my dad, and by the time I did all that, it was a little bit later in the afternoon. So we just thought, you know what, let's just meet up for a hike. So, because I had told him, I was like, honestly, like, I'm ready for a hike. I want to go for a hike. I want to go climbing, and of course, climbing was kind of out for today, but I said, let's just find trails that at least have stuff I can climb up on, over, that are a little bit of an obstacle. So we did that, and it was really fun. So it's just, I don't know, it's like, it's so crazy to me. I don't know, it's weird. It's crazy how we met. It's so crazy that we have mutual friends in common. Like close friends, and it's people that like are on my Facebook or on his Facebook, people that I talk to through text. Literally, he's such good friends with them that he talks to him via text. It's weird. That's just crazy. And it was so funny because when I told them, you know, that I had met him, I mean, because we're talking like, I mean, it's a handful of people. I mean, we're talking like 4, 5, 6 people, 7, 8 people that we know. There's quite a few in common. And it was so funny because when I started talking to him about him, like they all vouched for him and they're like, you're not going to meet like a nicer guy. Like you just like, oh my God, like we loved him. And so that was really cool because it just kind of helped make me feel a little bit more at ease. So, you know, but I don't know, it's just crazy. It's so like crazy, like I said, how we met, you know, that he knew, you know, about my Bluebonnet retreat camp, you know, he knew what it was. Um, you know, right after one of the first questions that he met, I mean, that he asked me, you know, when I met him was, he was like, so have you ever been to the Bluebonnet retreat camp? Have you gotten to go? How many times? And I was like, wow, okay, you know, but also the thing about it, which was really cool, was the fact that, um, you know, the very first thing he saw me, you know, wearing was, like I said, he saw, you know, at the top of a shirt that I had on, and it just, you know, and it was the top of my Bluebonnet, and it was like, wow, for him to know that, for him to notice it, and then to know what it was, I was like, okay, that really says a lot. So, and then, you know, when I started asking him, like, how do you know? And you know, he started talking about people, and I was like, wait a minute, and I was like, then that means you know, like people that I know, you know, I've got friends that you know. And then what I purposely did was I kind of mentioned them without mentioning their names, you know, especially the ones that we supposedly had in common at the time, which we do have them in common, but I did mention them by name. And as soon as I brought him up, he instantly started calling him by name, and you know, I was like, wow, okay, yeah, no, you know him too. You're obviously friends with him as well. So, but it was just crazy. I mean, it's almost like I literally, I couldn't have planned it to work out the way that it did. I really couldn't have. And it's just, you know, it's one of those things that I don't question. I just go with it. Of course, everything in life happens for a reason, good, bad, and ugly. And it happens how it's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen, you know, and all of that stuff. So, um, who am I to question that? Stupid thing out the window. Hang on. But oh yay! Had to put a little thing in your window. It's a little daily entrance sticker. Cedar Hill State Park. It just tells you, you know. But yeah, even though we were just going, but we like you can hike there and everything. Yeah. Cedar Hill State Park. But anyways, and like there, like you can get out of the park all hours of the night, but you can't get back in past 10. But in order to park there, you have to have one of these like for every day. It just lets them know, you know, that you're supposed to be there. So, but yeah, and so because like I said, you can do boating and fishing and hiking and camping and things like that. So there, but it's a really big place, but it's a neat place. So, um, but anyways, but yeah, it's just like I said, it's so crazy just the way that it worked out. So I'm going with it. I'm not questioning it. I'm really, really enjoying it. I mean, like y'all like don't know how much my life has changed over the past couple months and just how much I'm loving it 100%. You know, I feel like I'm living the life that I'm supposed to live now. I feel like I'm living the life that I deserve. Um, not that not that the life with my ex was a life that I hate to say that I didn't deserve. There were a lot of parts of it that I didn't deserve. But there were good parts to it that I did deserve and that he deserved and we deserved each other, you know, but I don't know, I guess we only could make each other so happy, I guess, you know. I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, we were together the amount of time that we were supposed to be together. You know, I guess we were together the amount of time that God intended us to be together. So, and again, who am I to question that? You know, I'll turn everything over to God, and this is no different. So, but yeah, so I had a very, very good time today. So, but I always do. But even that's one of the things that even him and I were talking about. It's just so crazy how it worked out. It's just so crazy how it all worked out, and just how, you know, how things, you know, go in life. So, but anyways, but yeah, so that's pretty much that. And just thought I would kind of jump on and just share that with y'all and let y'all know that I had a good day. So, but yeah, so I don't know what else to say about it. Just like I said, had a good day. And then basically the stuff that he had planned for us today, we're going to aim for to do on Tuesday. So, but yeah, because it was just a little bit too late by the time I was able to get out and around. So, in fact, I didn't even see if I have the time. Oh no, I guess it doesn't say. I was going to see if I could see what time I got out there. It was 2 o'clock, maybe even later, before I even was able to meet him out there. So that's why I kind of changed up the plans, but that's okay. You know, he didn't care. He's like, whatever you want to do. He's like, as long as I can spend time with you, I'm happy. So, and that's really sweet to have. Super, super sweet. But, so, I didn't know. I said, I'm just enjoying it. You know, and of course, I still have good days. I still have bad days. I still have days that are hard and still have days that are easy. But, you know, it's just, like, I feel like I've got Carri back. And as sad as it is to say, Carri wasn't around for a long time. Carri kind of got pushed back, and Carri forgot about Carri for a long, long time, and Carri put everybody and everything first. Mainly everybody. Or other people. Someone. Before myself. Someone or something, which I shouldn't have done. You should never, ever, ever do that. Don't ever do that. Put you first. You are numero uno. Your top priority. Always, 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 always. You know, because if you can't be good to yourself and you can't be good for yourself, then how are you ever going to be good to or for anybody else? You know? And sadly, that was one of the things that my ex basically finally realized, you know, and was that, you know, if I can't even be good to me or for me, how am I going to be good for you? And yeah, he was so true. He hit that nail on the head, you know. So, but of course, for his sake, you know, because like I said, I'll always care for him. I'll always pray for him. And for his sake, you know, I hope that he can kind of work those things out with himself, because I want him to be good. I want him to be good all the time. I want him to be good to himself. I want him to be good for himself, and I want him to eventually be good for somebody else, you know, if he hadn't already. If he is, I guarantee you he hasn't worked on what he needs to work on in order to be better for himself, to be better for, you know, his next relationship down the road. But I hope he does, because I don't want to see him go through what he's dealt with, you know, what he went through, you know, with our relationship, what he went through with past relationships, you know. And not being mean and not being ugly, but, you know, you have to sometimes look at those things and say, okay, what is the one common denominator? Well, he was the one common denominator, you know. So just, you know, but nobody's perfect. All relationships, they take two to make it and they take two to break it. So I take just as much fault as he should, or, you know, I put just as much on him as I put just as much fault on me as I put on him, because I'm not perfect by any means. You know, but I am choosing to work on me. I am choosing to better me, to be the happiest and healthiest me that I can be. You know, especially because, like I said, you know, I mean, I don't know how much time I have left. I plan on having a lot, but I don't know. Nobody knows. You don't have to have cancer or a tumor to know. You know, tomorrow could be one of our last days because a truck pulls out in front of us, you know, or, you know, I trip on my shoelace and get an aneurysm, you know. I mean, you don't know. And so it's like whatever time, you know, is left, that I do have left, it's, you know, I'm not going to spend it not being, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm not going to spend it not being like my most true, genuine self, I guess. I guess that, I don't know, that's the only way I know to put it. So I don't know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hopefully ladies, y'all are with me. But yeah, you know, I'm basically making sure that I work on me and work on those things that I need to, for me first and foremost. Always, 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 always on the front burner. I will never, ever, 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 ever get on the back burner. Never again. I won't. I can't. So, and when I've done that before in the past, it has just completely bombed, like boom, blew up in my face. So I will never, ever, 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 ever do that. Ever, 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 ever do that again. But I also do it because, I don't want to have to deal with the things that I dealt with, in my marriage and my past relationships. And so that's another reason that I do it, is because until I can, work on Carri and fix those things, I'll never be able to fix them in a relationship. So, but that's that. So I'm working on it. Every day gets better. But I am definitely, I love the life that I lead. I love the life that I live. I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed. I have the best family ever. I have the best mom, the best dad, the best parents. My daughters are just like the air that I breathe. They are just literally, they are the air in my lungs. I mean, they are just my world, my everything. I breathe for these girls. I wake up for these girls. I live for these girls. They're my babies. And I'm so blessed. I have such wonderful friends. I have such fabulous people in my life. I have such a great, great, great support system. And I'm so, so truly blessed. And it's like, I have bad days, I have down days, I have sick days, but as much as I hate to say it, and it saddens me to say it, I should have made this move a long time ago, like years ago. And that part saddens me, that I waited so long and let things get so bad before I did that. But, again, everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to happen, good, bad, ugly. So, and relationships ending or beginning are no different. They are what they are. So it is what it is. But I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. And I'm so thankful for everything that I have. And especially everyone that I have. So definitely. And like I said, I couldn't be happier. I really, really couldn't. I'm truly so, so happy. Like inside and out, through and through happy. And I hope that things always stay this way. I hope that they never change. So, and what's even better, and one of the things that makes me so happy, is the fact that that I know that me being so happy, it makes my girls super happy. It makes my parents super, super happy. And that, of course, makes me feel really, really good. So, but I'm going to quit being a big crybaby for now. So every time I talk to y'all, I cry. So, but that's okay. It's okay. It's better to cry and let it out than hold it in. Ha! Y'all know. Y'all tell me all the time. Let it out. It's like a release, and it really, really is. But like I said, and a lot of these are happy tears, just because I'm so thankful and grateful and blessed. But there's a few of them sometimes that are sad tears. Like I said, when you spend years and years with somebody, it's hard. You don't like to see things, the way that they did, but it happened, and it's how we recover from it, and it's how we respond and we react to it. So that's the important thing. But anyway, so yeah, so that's that for now. So I'm gonna go so I can finish getting home. But I just wanted to kind of share my day and just let you know what I did. So, and I don't even know who won the Super Bowl. We've been so busy. I literally, when we stopped for tacos, the Super Bowl was like just starting, or had just started, I think. But yeah, but we literally grabbed our tacos, ate, and we're right back to the state park. So, but anyways, so I'm gonna go for now. But I love you guys as always. And if I'm not back later tonight, just for a good night video, then I'll be back on for daily devotional in the morning. So, and Mom and I are going to go do mani-pedis tomorrow, and then I've got to go by the tax office and I got to pick up my sticker. I got to take my registration and my insurance. Pick up my, take my inspection and my insurance, so I can pick up my new tags, registration sticker, and then I've got to change my address so that the registration will come to the house now instead of to my old address. So gonna do that. It seems like there's a couple other things, but yeah. So that's that. So I kind of have a little bit of a busy day tomorrow too. But so I'm gonna go for now. Love y'all. Bye guys.